Italian word of the day for today, Friday, 16 June 2023 is Compleanno, which translates to English as birthday. And do it again slow. Compleanno. So it's a double N, A, the last four letters, A-N-N-O. I will put a link to you in the video description. I have done as a word of the day before in October 2022. And A-N-N-O means year. So the English translation of this word is birthday. However, the term compleanno does a better job of communicating what a compleanno is, or a birthday is, than the word birthday. So there's the day on which somebody is born, which is a birth date, so D-A-T-E, and there's a birthday, D-A-Y. A birthday is the celebration, an annual celebration or observance or passing of one's birth date. So those are two different things, birth date and birthday. In Italian, compleanno is like birth year, kind of like, as in like celebrating birth year. Like it's a year has passed. So in that sense, it does a better job of communicating the meaning than like birthday, which is different than a birth date. So compleanno is birthday, but not birth date. So date of birth, right, is different than birthday. So yeah, do I have a, well, I turned 30 this past year, so you know, there's still, okay, I'm like, it's the 30 year, I'm allowed to like address it, like, or I'm choosing to, and it's socially acceptable currently to address it, in that sense, socially allowed. To date, I have not received confirmation either for or against directly that I have a soulmate. So like if I do or do not have a soulmate, I have not received any sort of direct communication, so to speak, whether I do or do not. I have not wanted to be alive every day of my life. So there's not been a single day of my life where I wanted to be alive. And I continue to kind of question why I'm here, why I was brought into this world. I value love, and if I don't have a soulmate that would be useful to know, then why am I here? Why was I brought into this world? Because I'm miserable, and I've been miserable every day of my life to date. I continue to be personally attacked. It feels like my parents brought me into this life to be their caretakers, which I just want to be loved. To love and be loved in return, you know, consensual. Like, do I want a soulmate? I want my soulmate. Do I have a soulmate? I don't know. I have received zero confirmation on that. That I do have a soulmate or I do not have a soulmate. Direct, no, zero, nothing. There. So there is the question of whether soulmates actually exist. From my perspective, speaking from experience. What would it take for me to want to be alive? Well, if I have a soulmate, that would be useful to know. It'd be useful to know either way. If you're watching this and can do something, I would appreciate confirmation or feedback either way, if I do or do not have a soulmate, and or soulmates, so maybe more than one soulmate, and if I do, like, who they are, because I have zero confirmation of that. To be alive, I would want that. And also, I continue to be hounded by my parents and grandparents, and that's not fair. I want conditions where I don't have to interact with them for at least as long as they did not have to interact with me. My parents were in their 30s when they had me. Where's the restorative justice in that? Like, they had over 30 years without me in their life. I want over 30 of mine. Like, right, that was the peak of their youth they got without me. And I had to have them in my peak of my youth. That sucks. I moved to Scotland with my soulmates, get a country lockdown and block the family out. Block contact out, you know? Just like, parents are horrible. I do not want kids. No. In part because it's just like, if all there is to life is reproduction and reproducing, and the only people who are leaders in this world are people with kids, and like, what is it, 20% of the global population do not have kids at any point in their life, Like, what about us? What about the people that are literally the only people I find like truly inspirational, ranking them, are the ones without kids? What about the people who are responsible for life continuing because they're just really good people, and they don't have kids, and that's part of what makes them a really good people. They will always be at the top. That's essential for life, at least per my perspective. That's not a shared community belief whatsoever, though. The shared community belief or social standard, at least where I live in the United States of America, is if you don't reproduce, you are worthless. You should be attacked and banned and blocked for defending your family and defending yourself. So, I believe, since when did self-defense and defense of one's family become a crime? Those are some of the things I ponder over as I'm still 30 years old. My upcoming birthday, or Compleanno, is my 31st birthday. So, happy Italian word of the day for today, Friday, 16 June 2023. The word of the day is Compleanno, which I pronounce slowly to differentiate from cumpleaños or cumpleaños in Spanish. They're similar. And in English, it translates as birthday. Happy